Hi, this is Randy. So I have laryngitis. I can't hardly talk. I got sick after getting home from Vegas. Overdid it. Anyway, I wanted to make just a short video about two nasty men that I came in contact with. And for 2 days, that was pretty low number. Only two. But the first night, there was an old grandpa sitting at the blackjack table on the other end from me, and I had made friends with this young couple. They were like in their late 30s, early 40s. They had 4 kids, and the woman was a housewife. She didn't work because she had 4 kids, and she was really excited to be out in Las Vegas with her husband and away from the kids. She was really drunk, and she was having a really good time. She was laughing her ass off, high-fiving me all over the place, and became friends with me quickly. And she was talking to people. The dealer was joking around with us. It was this older Hungarian lady, and she made a remark to the old grandpa on the other end of the table, because he had brought his 21-year-old grandson to Vegas for the grandson's 21st birthday. And the grandson was at our table too, playing. And the girl next to me made a remark to the grandpa that, will you adopt me? Basically, she was giving him a compliment that was nice of him to bring his grandson to Las Vegas for his 21st birthday. And she just said, very innocently, oh, will you adopt me? Well, of course, Grandpa, old Gramps, his mind goes to the fucking gutter, and he's like, well, I don't think my wife would like that. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I mean, it's like, are you serious? You have to take it there. Accept that you're an old grandpa. That's where you are. You are old enough to be this woman's father for sure. And, halfway to her grandfather yourself. He was about 70. And he's like, I don't know if my wife would like that. Well, maybe she would. And I'm like, come on, Gramps. Get with the program. I don't care how cute you think this 40-year-old woman is that's sitting across from you, and how drunk and how funny she is. You're still a grandpa to her. You are a grandpa to her. She doesn't want you to adopt her for real life. She's just making a comment that you're supposed to accept graciously, but instead you take it to the gutter, and you're like, I don't know if my wife would like that, ho ho. And it's like, Jesus Christ. So the second nasty man I ran into, it's the second night that I was there at the Golden Nugget. I went in there because they have a lot of really pretty girl dealers in there, because it's one of the nicest places on downtown Fremont Street area. So they have the prettiest dealers. And I went up to the prettiest dealer's table, $5 table. There's 2 men sitting there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna play a couple of hands with her. And she was nice and smiley and everything, and I noticed right away that the one man was being crude, trying to pick up on her, like bothering her, saying crap to her, like, and when does she get off work, and she's so pretty, oh yeah, she needs to go see him later, and when time does she get off of work? And I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, this girl's like in her 20s. The man was in his 40s. You know, big deal. He wasn't anything all that looking, you know, and who wants to be with a crude person anyways? I mean, if you're gonna try to pick up some chick that's young enough to be your daughter, then at least treat her nice. Don't treat her like a crude idiot. But this guy doesn't know shit, so he goes on and on until, you know, the pit boss pulls her because, you know, nobody needs to take that kind of crap from a customer. And it was completely rude. And so they switch her off the table, and he doesn't let it go. He's like, oh, where are you going? Where are you going, honey? Oh, you know, and then they put, like a biracial, real pretty girl in her place. She looked to be maybe like, you know, like half Caucasian, maybe half like Dominican Republic or whatever, from the Caribbean, that kind of mix. She was real pretty. She comes in, and I'm thinking, oh God, now what's he gonna say to her? Well, he says to her, oh, bring the other one back. We don't want her. It's like, oh, geez. You know, I'm so glad that you're being nice to the dealer. You know, I'm sure we're really going to win at this table, you know, since you guys are being so nice and polite. She's really going to want to, like, you know, let us win and give us money. Really sending out some good energy there, bud. And I just, like, looked at him. I'm about ready to leave, you know. And then he says to this new dealer, he says, you know what you are? You're a black widow. And she maintained her cool. She just, like, stood there straight-faced. I mean, I think that she wanted to punch him in the mouth. She just looked at me, and I looked at her like, I mean, what the fuck? I'm not with these guys, you know. I don't know what he's talking about. And the guy's like, you know what a black widow is? And she goes, no, I don't. And I don't even know if she did really know what one was. You know, for all she knows, he was making a racial slur. And she works there, so she can't say anything. She can't do anything. She's completely helpless. And he says to her, well, that's a woman who, like, kills her husband. Is an evil woman who kills her husband. It's like, wow, did she really deserve that? She just is a blackjack dealer, you know? She just came to the table, started to deal our cards. Did she really deserve that? Anyway, these are the two idiots that I came across in a couple of days that I was in Vegas, and those are the only two that stick in my mind. Everybody else was pretty polite, and there was a lot of people from a lot of, you know, married couples who I have the most fun with at the tables, and a lot of people from, like, kind of like Texas or like farmers and stuff from the Midwest, the plains, Montana, Minnesota, all over the place. But wanted to just describe those couple of motherfuckers. So, alright, thanks for listening, guys. Good night.